Hey everyone, Father's Day is upon us, so head on over to theelegantoxford.com and enjoy 15% off and free shipping on orders over $100 with code FathersDay22 until June 14th. We have Saphir's entire line ready to ship. Pick up something great for your dad and sneak in something nice for yourself while you're at it. I promise I won't tell. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Elegant Oxford. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a simple shoe shine. Not even adding a patina or anything like that, we're just shining a pair of shoes. My client bought these for his wedding and he's already worn them and now just wants me to shine them for him, which I'm happy to do. Now the reason I'm doing a video is because these are by Edward Green. Now for those who don't know Edward Green, they're probably one of the most prolific and famous English shoe companies. These aren't cheap shoes. Like Gazziano and Girling, they retail for about $1,000 all the way up to about $1,800, but they're really fantastic shoes. So let's take a look at them. Nice, classic quarter brogue, right? Because they have broguing here at the front, but nowhere else. Have a beautiful swan neck design, one of my favorites. All right, let's get the other one out. Now, you might be wondering why these shoes cost so much money. If you've already watched my other video featuring the Gazziano and Girlings, I elaborated that when it comes to a shoe this expensive, what you're really paying for is the leather quality. So the shoes are built really well. I'm not trying to take anything away from them. It's just that Edward Green, Gazziano Girling, and John Lobb, they use fantastic and the best, most premium leathers. And just if you ever see a pair of Edward Greens in person, you can just touch them and you'll know immediately it's not like any other leather you've touched before on shoes that are less than $1,000. Now, Edward Green's probably most famous right now because of their Galway boot. Now, the Galway's become so absolutely legendary that every company you can think of has made a copy or their version of the Galway. It's just really funny how popular that boot's become. And it's truly a stunning and beautiful boot. So if you've ever looked at the Galway by Edward Green, you should. It is absolutely beautiful, and I can't get enough of that boot. And apparently other companies can't either because everyone's made one. I think Carlos Santos makes one called the Field Boot, which I actually have, and it's one of my favorite boots. Carmina has one. Pretty much everyone has one, and they made one that's more affordable because obviously the Galway's, $1,500, around $1,500, so it is not a cheap boot. So I'm ready to shine these up. They look like they're a nice coffee brown, so we're gonna have everything we need just to get started. Okay, so good thing these come with lasted shoe trees. I'm just gonna take the laces off. Edward Green makes really fantastic laces also. So now when you're doing a full shine, you should probably take the laces off. I know it's not convenient and a lot of people don't like taking the laces off, but it's just something you have to do. So if you gotta remove the shoe tree to do it, go on ahead and do it and you'll have no problem. Okay, just take them right out. One, just be gentle, don't pull too hard. The leather's not gonna rip, but you don't want to put too much tension on the leather. Okay. Okay, just the last one's always problematic. There we go. Put the shoe tree right back in. Okay, laces are off. So we start with a quick brush. You can see these have a little bit of dust and debris. Just a quick brush, you don't have to go overboard. Okay, these also have some cuts here. I guess they're little tiny abrasions, nothing too serious, but we're gonna just get it all off. Okay, now I'm gonna start with Cream Universal. It's made for even non-shoe products. I really like it, just a good old-fashioned universal conditioner. So just put a little bit on your finger. It's like Renovateur Junior, basically. Really does a good job at conditioning. So, right, there. Just apply it with your fingers. Dot, dot, there. The owner told me he had some oil stains right here. So these aren't being caused by the conditioner. Those were already there, and he warned me about those. So he doesn't know, actually they're not oil. He doesn't know what caused them. He says they were just there from the night of the wedding. So they really could be anything. Could be food, you know. You're out partying, you just drop specks of food on there. I don't really think there's anything I can do about these right now without going into, you know, acetone and stuff. And the owner doesn't want that. He just wants a shine, and a lot of people don't mind. It just brings character to the shoe, and honestly, I think it looks great. Not really worried about it. Okay. Applying that conditioner. And just a little dot. It's more than sufficient. Just to condition the shoe and kind of clean it off and get everything ready. Okay, alright, now it's time to add some pigment in that's been lost from abrasions using MDO. Now we have two colors here that might work. One is cognac, the other one is medium brown. But honestly, looking at these two, I think medium brown is probably the better color. This has some golden orange tones. I don't want to accentuate those. These also came with like a factory burnish, but the owner doesn't want me to touch that, so sometimes it's just a simple shine that I'm going to do, and that's no problem at all. So these are brand new, so untouched. Always love that. Okay, let's see. I know I saw some abrasions around here, some here. Right back here, I don't know if you can see it. There's some natural darkening here. Could be from where, from the factory, but there's just a little tiny piece right here. I'm just gonna add the shoe cream. Just gonna add the pigment right in there. I love MDO. There's nothing like it. It just has so much pigment. It really just takes care of any tiny lighter spots or anything like that. So just rubbing it in. You don't have to go overboard really. Just alrighty. If you've never tried MDO, you should. It's honestly amazing. I know the BDC line has way more colors, but MDO just does a fantastic job. Let me turn this back around. And this is a perfect match. It really is almost the exact color that I need. It's doing fantastic at just making everything look brand new. I don't know if you can see that there's some lighter spots here, just from normal wear, and just applying the cream. And I always recommend you use your fingers. That really just helps with control overall. You're not even using much at all, so don't go overboard. It's really simple and clean. Okay, we got this little back area. I don't know if you can see that, but there are like some tiny little lines right here. We're gonna just completely and easily cover them. Yeah, there you go. MDO is amazing. Okay, very simple. Now we got a little bit of abrasion there. I'm just gonna kind of go over that. Go over that area. Okay. Kind of blend it all in. Cool. Very nice. Now we just let it sit back and dry for 5 minutes. Shoe in the pear. I always say pear. Back here you see some lightning. Hopefully you can see that on camera. I'm just going to use some MDO there. Rub it in. There we go. This one has darkening back here too. It's probably a stylistic choice by Edward Green. But as you can see, MDO takes care of it perfectly and covers up those little light colored abrasions, which is what you want. At the end of the day, leather's going to develop its own natural patina. It gives the shoe a lot of character. Alrighty. You can hear my son yelling in the background. Sometimes it's unavoidable. He's not even a year old, so sometimes he likes to let out a baby yell. Okay. We're set. So that's about 5 minutes. I'm just going to give him a quick brush. Just one layer of MDO and a quick brush, and you'll already see a huge difference, guaranteed. There's really nothing like MDO. And we just released some new colors for the MDO line, including red and oatmeal and gray and a new blue. So they come in enough colors that you can match it to your shoe. And there's always the BDC line, which has 90 colors plus. So if you need any, just head on over to the elegantoxford.com. I have a 5% coupon code down in the description of this video. So there you go. Looks really great with just one application and a brush. If you want to just leave it there, you can, but I'm going to add a mirror shine. So I'm going to use yellow and not any of the browns, because although wax has little pigment, if I use a brown, once the mirror shine really comes through, it's going to darken the cap. It's going to look different than the rest of the shoe, so I don't want to do that. So I don't want to use neutral either. I kind of want to add something. So yellow is going to be really good. I'm almost out of it, but it's just one of my favorite colors. So let's just make sure you get some of the solvents on your finger, so you heat it up. And just start applying your layers. Like always, we're going to do 20, maybe even 30 layers before we start. So that's a layer. This is the second layer. Third layer. Just do that and do it to 30. You could add some wax to the rest of the shoe and just brush it off. That's just the basic part, right? But the mirror shine is where we're going to go. Essentially, build up what we're going to be shining. And then once you have all of your 30 layers per shoe, it doesn't take very long, it takes 5 minutes, you can start the mirror shine. Okay, so I'll see you in 30 layers. Okay, those 30 layers are in with this brush. Okay, find a clean part, clean section of your shine chamois. If you get cotton, I actually have one with a little bit of, it's like 2% spandex. And it just helps to get it stretchy over my hand. Right, just like this. It's got lint everywhere. Okay, you're gonna grab your alcohol water solution. Wet your fingers, make sure it's not too saturated. And we're gonna start. Okay, here we go. Just like always, the alcohol water. Really, and then you just touch the wax. Just touch the wax and keep on going. Okay. Using slight to moderate pressure. Okay. I think that's FedEx that just showed up. Okay, and it's not even anywhere near done, but we're already getting a slight mirror shine. Edward Green always shines really well too. As soon as it feels a little rough, add that water to lubricate the whole process. Just don't use too much water or you're gonna get the dry spot that I've talked about in other videos. So you're just kind of going back and forth between wax and water to keep the whole process lubricated. So there you go, it's coming along okay. Just back and forth, touching the wax, not using too much. That's really the basic of it. Nothing too complicated. If you need help, you can always visit my guaranteed mirror shine tutorial. That'll help, but it just comes with practice. I've done hundreds and hundreds of pairs at this point in my shining career. So I'm just used to it at this point, just getting it quickly done. Okay, so there you go. So I'm going to keep on working on these, and I'm going to shine tonight for 20 minutes, and then once it's gone as far as I can get to it for tonight, I'm going to just go to sleep, let everything settle, let the solvents dissolve, and then tomorrow morning I will start up back again for an even higher shine. And that's kind of how you build that perfect mirror shine. It really can't be done in one sitting. So you just got to come back to it the next day. So here we go. I'm just going to keep shining for the next 20 minutes, so I obviously can't record it. But, yeah. Now, I definitely should have done this part before I started the mirror shine, so do this before you start mirror shines. As you can see, there's a little bit of premature wear here by the toe area, so I have to sand it down and just recolor the edge. Now, this is where toe plates actually are really helpful. For most people, you get premature wear. It wears down first by the toe area, just because of the way humans walk. So this prevents it all from happening, and it just makes it a lot easier for you. So I'm just going to sand down that damage, kind of where the foot strikes, and I'm just going to recolor the edge using permanent leather dye, and it's going to look a lot better. So if you haven't seen that video on why to use toe plates, you should probably check it out. It's on my channel. But it's a really cool, I mean, they look cool for one, but also they're just really functional for everyday use, and it prevents the shoe from having to be resoled prematurely. So that means the sole is still great, but the toe area is so damaged you need a resole anyway. So yeah, don't do this part do this part before the mirror shine though. I just forgot. Okay, so here is the before, looking great, and here is the after. If I do say so myself, perfectly shined and ready to impress. So yeah, I always love the way it looks after it's done. I want to thank Steve at Gentleman's Footwear here in San Diego. The shoes are from his shop, and he sells Carmina and Alden and Edward Green. So if you're ever in San Diego and you want to check him out, please do so. He has amazing stuff. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Edward Green. They always look really amazing. Love the design and love the way they shine. Always looks perfect. As always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, it really helps the channel. And don't forget about our Father's Day sale, which ends on June 14th. Enjoy 15% off on all orders over $100 with free shipping. And all the info is down in the description of this video, including the discount code. Again, thank you for supporting the Elegant Oxford, and I will see you next time.